Hello, mortal audience. My name is Robin Goodfellow, and I'm here to tell you a story. Take you from your comfort zones, out of your world, and into mine. In an ancient land where ruins are now found, there were 4 young nobles torn apart over love, a group of rude mechanicals scrambling with a plague, and 2 rivaling fairy tribes at war over a young Indian boy. Come with me as we see what happens with these groups 3. Our tale begins with Lysander and Hermia. Deeply in love, but forced apart by Theseus, the Duke of Athens. On request of Aegeus, father of Hermia, Theseus forbade their love and gave Hermia an ultimatum. She must either marry Demetrius, a young, arrogant noble, or live in celibacy until death. We see them now, distraught over this news.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the rose of there to fade so fast?
He left the want for rain, which I could well between them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale of history, course of true love never did run smooth. Either it was different in blood.
Oh, cross! Too high to be rolled to low.
Or else misgraft in respect of years.
Oh, spite! Too old to be engaged to young.
Or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell! To choose love by another's eyes? If then, true lovers have been ever crossed. It stands as an edict in destiny. So let us teach our child patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, poor fancy followers.
A good persuasion, therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widowed aunt, a dowager, of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house, remote 7 leagues. And she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee. And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth of thy father's house tomorrow night. And in the wood a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena, to be observance to a morning May, then will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever woman spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly I will meet with thee.
He promised love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair, that fair yet unsay. Demetrius loves you fair. Oh, happy fair! Your eyes are like lodestars, and your tongue sweet air, more tunable to lark or shepherd's ear. When wheat is green and hawthorn buds appear, sickness is catching. Where favor sowed, yours would I catch her, Hermia. Ere I go, my ear shall catch your voice, my eye, your eye. My tongue shall catch your tongue's sweet melody. Were the world mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I give to be to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that affection and prayers could be.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, for that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Then what graces in my love do dwell, that he had turned the heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you our mind we will hold. Tomorrow night in Phoebe got behold, the silver visage and the watery glass. decking with liquid pearls of blazing grass, a time that lovers' splices out still conceal, who Athens' gates have we devised to feel.
And in the wood, where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds, were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends in strangest companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers who till morrow be midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius still on you.
How happy some or other some could be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed on oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, in showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Into the woods he tomorrow night pursues her. For this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight hither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You are best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name, thought fit for all Athens to plan our interlude with the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Prince, say what the play treats on, and then read the names of the actors, and so glow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy, the most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, Peter Quince, call forth the actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
And so as I call you, Nick Bottom, the Weaver.
Ready! Name a part I am for, and proceed.
Nick Bottom, you are set down for Pyramus.
And what is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover, kills himself most gallant for love.
That? Well, ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eye. I shall move storms. I shall condole in some measure. As for the rest, yet my chief humor is, for a tyrant, I could play Hercules rarely, or a part to a terracatid to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of the prison gates, and Phibius's car shall shine from far to make him mourn of foolish fates. Now that was lofty. Now, Peter Quince, call forth the rest of the men. This is Hercules' vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, Faith, let me not play woman. I have a beard coming.
Thou so one, you shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Oh, let me play Thisbe too. I shall speak in a monstrous little voice.
play Pyramus, and flute, you, Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You must play Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, you the lion's part, and I hope here's a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it to me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Why then, may I take the lion's part too? I shall roar, and it will make any man's heart good to hear me. I shall roar, and it will make the Duke say, "Let him roar again! Let him roar again!"
And you should do it too terribly, frighten the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That will hang us every mother's son. Masters, I must assure you, if you were to fright the ladies out of their wits, they'd have no more discretion but to hang us. But I shall warn you as for any sucking dog, and I shall warn you as for any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see in a nice summer's day, a most lovely gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
I shall undertake it. What beard do I best to play it in?
Why, what you will.
Why then, I shall discharge it in your straw-colored beard, your purple ingrain beard, your orange tawny beard, or your French crown-colored beard, your perfect yellow.
Whom your French crowns no parasol, and then you shall play their face. But masters, here are your parts. And I'm to entreat you, request you, and desire you to come to my tomorrow night and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town. There we shall rehearse. For if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company, and our devices known. In the meanwhile, I shall draw up the properties, such as our play wants. I pray you, fail me not.
We shall meet, and there we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's oak, we meet.
Enough! Hold or cut bowstrings!
spirit, whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through rock, over park, over tale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's spear, and I serve the fairy queen. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lawless spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell and wrath, for that she, as her tenant, hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. He never had such sweet a changeling. Jealous Oberon would have his child knight of his train, trace these forests wide. But perforce, she withholds all of gold, crowns him with flowers, makes him all purple, you. Now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do swear that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape in making way, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he who frightens the maidens of the villagery? Are you not he?
Thou speakest all right. I am the merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon that make him smile, when I, a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a silly foal. And sometime work I, in a gossip's bowl, the very likeness of a roasted crab. And as she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale. The wisest aunt telling the saddest tale. Sometime for 3-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip I from her bum, and down topples she. Taylor cries, falls into a cough. The whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth and knees and swear. Merry row was never wasted there. But room fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, with that he were gone.
And Oberon and Titania, the fairy king and queen, rendezvoused on this green, and it was here where they had the fiercest of arguments. They argued over love, loyalty, and power. But the main topic of discourse was over the young Indian child. Titania stayed firm, kept the boy to herself, and Oberon, filled with rage, orders his servant Puck to find the flower, love and idleness, whose juices will cause someone to fall in love with the first thing they see. Oberon tells Puck to then sprinkle this juice into Titania's eyes so she may fall in love with something despised. Allowing Oberon to then steal the boy for himself, Puck leaves, but as Oberon prepares to depart, he sees an argument about to start.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldest me they were stolen into this wood, and here I am, enwoed within this wood because I did not meet my Hermia. Hence get thee gone and follow me no more. You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, yet you draw not iron. For my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you. Why entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you, I do not, nor I cannot love you? And even for that, I do love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me as your spaniel, spurn me, strike me, neglect me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am to lose. What worse a place can I grant in your love? And yet, a place of high respect for me? Than to be used to use your dog. Not too much not the hatred of my spirit, for I'm sick when I do look at thee. And I'm sick when I look not on you. You do impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of the ones who love you not. To trust the opportunity of the night in the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich work of your virginity. Your first place, for that is not right, but I do see your face. Therefore, me. Do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in the wood. Ah, in the town, in the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius. Your wrongs do put a scandal on my sex. We are made to be wooed. We were not made to woo. You have to be like a heaven of hell. To die upon the hand that loves so well.
Upon seeing the headstrong Demetrius and the distraught Helena, Oberon feels sympathy for the young noble women. Thus, when Puck returns to Oberon with the love juice, Oberon gives him a precise order: to anoint a young Athenian's eyes with the juice so that this conflict may be resolved. With his tasks made clear, Puck went off.
Come. Now a roundel and a fairy song, and then for a third part of a minute, hence. Some to kill the cankers and the musk rosebuds, some war with rare mice to make their small apples coats, and some to keep back the clamorous owl that nightly hoots and wanders in our quaint spirits. Sing me now asleep, and then to your offices and let me rest.
You spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen.
Newts and blindworms do no wrong. Come not near our fairy queen.
Do no harm, or scum or charm.
Come, our lovely lady now. So, good night, with lullabies.
Philomel with melody, singing our sweet lullaby.
Lulla lulla, lullaby. Lulla lulla, lullaby.
Weaving spiders, come not here. Hence we long hence.
Beetles black, approach now near. Worm or snail, no offense.
Philomel with melody, singing our sweet lullaby.
Lulla lulla, lullaby. Lulla lulla, lullaby.
Hence away, now all is well.
One who stand sentinel.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. In the sweet trot I forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia. If you think good, and carry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this thing will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one trough.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that about one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms entertain with an oath, so then two bosoms and a single trough. Then by your side no better me deny, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now, much forshew my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But gentle friend, for love and courtesy lie further off. In human modesty, such separation, as may well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor in maid. So far distant, and good night, sweet friend, thy love near altar, till thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen, to that fair prayer say I. And then end life when I am loyalty. Here's my bed. Sleep, give thee all his rest.
With half that wish the wisher's eyes impress.
Through half as I have gone to Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force and stirring love. Night and silence, who's here? Leads to Athens, he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despise the Athenian maid. And hear the maiden, sleeping sound in the dank and dirty ground. She's a pretty soul, she durst not lie, this lack love, this kill courtesy? Churl. Upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid, sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, wilt thou kill me, sweet Demetrius?
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I'm breath of this one chase. But who's here on the ground? Lysander? Dead? Or asleep? I see no wound, no blood. Lysander, if you live, good sir, wait.
In months reply, I will for thy sweet sake. Turn Helena, nature shows art, that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. But thou love your Hermia, Lord, but thou. Yet, Hermia loves you still, so be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent. The tedious minutes I with her have spent, not Hermia, but Helena I love. Who will not change a raven for a dove? Reason becomes the marshal to my will, and leads me to your eyes where I o'erlook. Love stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore was I with this keen mockery bored? When did your hands I deserve such scorn? It's not enough, 'tis not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can, deserve a sweet look on Demetrius' eye. But you must flout my insufficiency too? Good troth, you do me wrong. Good suit, you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well. I must confess, I thought you bore with more true gentleness. Oh, of a lady that one man refused should therefore be abused by another?
She sees not Hermia. Hermia sleeps thou there. And never mayst thou come Lysander near, in all my powers address your love and might, to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander! Help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. I mean, for pity! What a train was here! Lysander, look how I almost quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander, look her move! Lysander, Lord, what out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word? Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon with almost fear. No? Then I will perceive you not near. Either death or I'll find immediately.
Are we all met? Pat, and here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This written plot shall be our stage, this Hawthorne break our tiring house. We shall do it in action as we will do before the Duke.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, Willie Bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide.
How say that? By lacking a perilous fear.
I believe you must be coming out when all is done.
Not to wit, for I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let that prologue seem to say, we'll do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And, for your better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. Now that will put them out of fear.
Well, we shall have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, make 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Would not the ladies be afraid of the lion? I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider for yourselves to bring in God shield us. A lion among ladies? Most dreadful thing. For there is no more fearsome a wild fowl than your lion living. And we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell that he is not a lion.
Nay, you may name his name, and have his face must be seen through the lion's mask, and he himself must say thus or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies. We would wish you, or we would request you, or we would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think that I come hither as a lion, it twerks pity on my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man as other men are. And then let him say his name and tell him he is. Snug. The joiner.
Well, it shall be so, but there are 2 hard things. That is, to bring moonlight into a chamber, for you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight. Doth the moon shine and night require play?
Calendar. A calendar! Look at the almanac! Find out moonshine! Find out moonshine! Moonshine!
Yes, it does shine that night.
Why then, may you leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in through that casement.
Aye, or if one must come in with a bush of thorn and a lanthorn, and say comes to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine.
Bravo! Bravo!
And then there's another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe says the story. They did talk for the whole of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Lauren?
Some man, however, must present war! And he must have some plaster, some loam, some rough cast about him to signify war! And he must hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper,
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What do we have swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A playtard? I'll be an auditor. And after 2, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Disney! The flowers of only savor sweet.
Oh, doors! Oh, doors!
Doors! Savor sweet. So have thy breath. But hark! A voice! Stay but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
Hang on just a second, Pope. Stranger pyramidist than ever played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary must you. For you must understand, he goes but to sin the noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily-white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most brisky juvenile and pink, most lovely Jude, as truest horse that yet would never tire, I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus is too mad. You must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once.
Pyramus!
Pyramus, enter! Your cue is past. It is never tire.
As truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fed, Bisbee, I'd be only thine.
Oh, munchers, oh, strange, we are haunted. Pray, masters, fly masters, help!
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometime a fire, and bark, and grunt, and roar, and burn, like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire, at every turn.
Why do they run away? This is some knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, Father, far changed. What do I see on me?
What do you see? You see an outside do you?
Bless thee, bottom, bless thee, thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is but to make an ass of me, to fright me, if they could. But I will not stir from this place. I shall walk up and down here, and shall sing, and then will they know that I am not afraid. The awesome cup, so black of hue, with orange tawny bill. The fossil whip is not so true, the red with little quill.
What angel awakes me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo, who's not a man. foolish a bird! Who would give a bird the lie? Though he cries, cuckoo, never so.
I pray thee, gentle mortal,
Ah!
sing again. My ears much enamored of thy notes, and my eyes much enthralled to thy shape. And on first view, to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. Yet, to tell the truth, reason and love hold little company together nowadays. Rather the pity that some honest neighbors will not make them friends. Nay, I may leap upon occasion.
Thou is wise and thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common race, and the summer still doth attend upon my estate. Can I be lovely? Therefore, go with me, and I shall give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch the jewels from the deep and sing while thou on fresh flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness, so thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed. Ready?
And I.
And I.
And I.
Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Talk in his locks and gamble in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with green figs, purple grapes, and mulberries. The honey bag steals from the humble bees, and the night tapers crop their waxen thighs, and light them with fiery glowworms' eyes, to have my love bend and rise, and fleck the wings from painted butterflies, and fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, owls, do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal!
Hail.
Hail!
Hail.
I pray your worship's mercy heartily. Why, I beseech your worship's name. Ah, good Master Cobweb, I shall desire you of more acquaintance. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you, good sir. Your name, honest gentleman.
Peas blossom.
Good Master Peas Blossom, commend me to Mrs. Squash, your mother, and to Master Peas Cod, your father. I shall desire you of more acquaintance as well, good Master Peas Blossom. Your name, honest gentleman.
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed, I know thy patience well. That same cowardly, giant-like ox beef have devoured many a gentleman of your house. Indeed, thy kind have made my own eyes water ere now. I shall desire you of more acquaintance, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon methinks with watery eye, when she weeps, sweeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue, bring him silently.
seemingly finishing his tasks, Puck reconvenes with Oberon at the green. Oberon, upon learning of Titania's new lover, is overjoyed with the success of his plan until a fatal mistake presents itself.
Oh! Why would you him that loves you so, lay breath so bitter in your bitter foe?
Now I would chide, but I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being o'ershoes in blood, and plunged in the deep, and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day, as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? I believe as soon that the whole earth may be bored, and that the moon may through the center creep, and so displease her brothers noontide and antipodes. It cannot be but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look so dead, so grim?
So should the murdered look, then so should I, pierced to the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give me him?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog, out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth he never numbered among men. Oh, once, tell true, even for my sake.
You spend your passion on a misfired mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then he is well.
And if I could, what should I give there for?
A privilege to never see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether it be dead or no.
There's no falling her in this fierce vein. Here there for a while I will remain.
Seeing the chaos created by Puck, Oberon is outraged. After sternly chastising his servant, Oberon orders Puck to put the love juice into Demetrius' eye. And to bring Helena to the green so that Demetrius may fall in love with her.
Why do you think that I should move in scorn? Scorn the never coming tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and vow so born, and in my pity all truth appears.
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, O devilish holy fray. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and nothing you will weigh. Your vows to her and me put into scales will even weigh in both decided scales.
I have no judgment, but to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind, now give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess, dear perfect divine, to what my love shall I compare thine eye? Crystals money, oh, how bright and show thy lips those kissing cherries tempting grow. Pure congealed white like for snow, fanned with the eastern wind, turns her through, when thou holdest up thy hand. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss. Oh, spite, oh, hell! I see you're all bent to sit against me in your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men as men you were in show, you would not do as a gentle lady so, to vow and swear to praise her part. But I'm sure you both hate me with all of your hearts. Both are rivals, and love Hermia. Now both rivals mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, and Hermia's love, I yield you of my heart. And here the honor that you plead for my new love, will do to my death.
Never did mock or waste my idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia.
I will, madam.
If e'er I left her, all that love is gone. My heart to her, but guess why sojourned? And now to Helen, is it home returned? There to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Despair not the fate thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou abide here. Look, where thy love finds, yonder thy dear.
Dark night, that from the eye's function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes, wherein it doth impair the seeing sense. It pays the double, here double recompense. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander found my ear. I think it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly dost thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him in, that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more yields the night than all you fire oaths and I delight. Why seest thou me? Did not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo, she is one of his confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three. The fashion this false for in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Have you conspired? Have you contrived to bait me with this foul diversion? It's all the counsel that we two have shared. The sisters' vows, hours that we have spent when we have chid the hasty-footed time from parting us. Oh, is it all forgot? And now you rent our ancient love asunder to join these men in mocking your poor friend? It's not friendly. 'Tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I have been chided for it, though I do feel the injury alone.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow and praise my eyes and face? And set your other love, Demetrius, who even but did now spur me with his foot to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious and celestial? Wherefore speaks this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within your heart, and to tender me forsooth affection, by your setting on, by your consent? I be not so engrossed as you, so hung up with love, so fortunate, but miserable most, to love unloved. This you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do perceive counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink each at other, hold the sweet jest up. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. Fare me well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn yourself.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreats. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee by my life, I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee, to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love you more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where did you get all this?
Wait, Ethiop.
No, heel. Seem to break loose. Take her the honor to his foe. But yet come not. You're a tame man, go.
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird. Foul thing let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What change is this, sweet love?
Thy love, out 20 Tartar, out. Outlawed medicine, hate a potion, hence.
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Oh, me, you, what news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile, since night you loved me, since night you left me. Why, then, you left me? Oh, the gods forbid! In earnest shall I say.
never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope of question of doubt. Be certain nothing sure, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee and love Helen.
Oh me, you juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love, what have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine, ill fate. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fine, fine, you counterfeit, you puppet you!
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive that he hath made compare between our statures. He hath urged her height with her personage, her tall personage. For height forsooth he hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high with his esteem, because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low art thou? How low am I, thou needed maple? How low am I, thou needed maple? Speak, how low am I? I might get so low, but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. See, I was never cursed. I have no gift in Jewishness. I am the right name for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. You might perhaps may think that she is something lower than myself, that I can match her.
Lower? Hark again!
Do not be so bitter with me, Hermia. I evermore did love you. Did ever keep your counsels, did never wrong you. Save them, and love unto Demetrius. I had told him of yourself upon this wood. He had followed you, and for love I had followed him. But he hath chained me hence and threatens me. To spurn me, strike me, nay, kill me too. And now you will let me quiet go. To Athens I will bear my folly back. Let me go, and you will see how simple and how fond I am.
Why get you gone? Who is that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
Demetrius.
Be not afraid she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, being take her part.
When she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when we went to school, and though she be little, she be fierce.
Little again. Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer to flout me thus? Let me come to her.
Get you gone, you dwarf, you minimus of hindering not grass. You bead, you acorn.
You are too officious in her behalf as winter services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena. Do not take her part. For if thou dost intend ever so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow if thou darest to try who is right. Of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow, nay, I'll go with thee. Cheek thy jowl.
You mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are longer for a fray, but my legs are longer now to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
After the lovers went off to brawl, Oberon ordered Puck to end this all.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, Bennett, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then, to plainer ground.
Lysander! Speak again. Thou run away, thou coward. Art thou fled? Speak. In some bush? Where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward,
Art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou lookest for wars that wilt not come? Come, reckoning, come thou child, I'll whip thee with a rod, he's the file that draws a sword on thee.
Yea? Art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me, and still bears me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter keeled than I. I follow fast, but faster did he fly. Then I fall in my eye in the dark unheeded way, and here will rest me. Come thou gentle day, for if but once thou show me thy grey light, I'll find the Demetrius and revenge this fight.
Ho, 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 coward, why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for while I watch, thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay, then thou mockest me. Thou shalt bidest here. If ever I thy by daylight see, now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
O weary night, O long and tedious night, by thy hours shine comforts from the east, so that I may back to Athens by daylight. Sleep sometimes shuts up Zara's eye. Steal me away from mine own company.
Yet but three, but come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Keep it as a neighbor's flat, to make those poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with the dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here I will rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover remedy. When thou wakest, thou shalt take us the truest delight recited by former lady's eye. The country proverb known, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. Man shall have his man, and all shall be well. And for Puck's final trick, in Lysander's eye, Puck made the love juice stick. So when Theseus and his train came along through, the couples were all sorted, and their love's now true. Pleased with this, Theseus took them all away, brought them to Athens to be married by the day. Then along came Titania and her ass.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed. And why thy nimble cheeks do court, and stiff musk roses, and thy sleek smooth head, and kiss the fair tears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready.
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready.
Monsieur Mustard Seed, get you your weapons in hand, and kill me a red-hipped humblebee on the top of a thistle. Do not fight yourself too much in the action this year, and good monsieur, have a care, the honey bag. Break not! I would be beloved to have you overflown if a honey bag, seigneur. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready.
Monsieur Cobweb, bring me your niece, good sir.
What is your...
Nothing, good monsieur, but to help cavalry peas blossom to scratch. I must to the barber's, monsieur, for I fear I am marvelously hairy about the face, and I am such a tender ass. If my hairs do tickle me, I must scratch.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongues and the bones.
Or
Lay
say,
up!
sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Truly, a peck of provender. I can munch your good dry oats. But what I desirest most is a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I have a venturous berry that shall seek the squirrel's hoard.
I'd rather a handful or two of dried peas. But I pray you, let none of your gentlemen stir me, for I have had an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and be always away. I will win thee in the arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. So doff the woodbine and the sweet honeysuckle gently entwist the female ivory so, and brings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee. My Oberon. Huh? What visions have I seen? He thought I was enamored of mass.
There lies your love.
Nay! How came these things to pass? Oh, how my eyes do loathe his visage now. Music ho, music such charm as sleep. Come, pup. And in our flight, tell me how things came this night. With me sleeping here, I was found with this mortal on the ground.
Now with thine own fool's eyes peep.
When my cue comes, call me, for my next is most fair Pyramus. Huh? Hi-ho! Peter Quince! Francis Flute, the bellows mender! Snap, the tinker! Starving? Gods on my life, stolen hence and left me asleep? I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream, past the wit of any man to see what my dream was. Man is but an ass if he goes about to expound this dream. Methought I was, there is no man who can say what. Methought I was, and methought I had. But man is but a patched fool if he goes about to say what methought I had. Hand of mouth, the hand cannot taste, ear hath not seen, eye hath not heard, and the heart cannot report what my dream was. I shall get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, for I have no bottom. of the play before the Duke. Preaventure, to make it the more gracious, I shall sing it at her death!
Hey, he's in the bottom's house. Has he come home yet? He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt he is transported.
If he comes not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all of Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No, he hath simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
And I am the best person too, and he's a very paramour for a sweet voice.
We must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters, the Lord has come from the temple with 2 or 3 lords and ladies who are married. If our sword had gone on, we had all been made men.
Oh, sweet bully bottom, us had he lost 6 pence a day during his life. And the Duke would have given him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it too. 6 pence a day in Pyramus, or nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Oh, what an almost courageous day, almost happy hour.
Masters, I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not of what, for if I were to tell you, I'd be no true Athenian. Oh, I shall tell you everything, right as it fell out.
That is here, sweet bottom.
Not a word of me. All that I have to tell you is, the Duke hath dined. Now, get your apparel together. Good ribbons for your beards, good strings for your pumps. Every man look o'er his part. For the short and the long of it is our plays preferred.
Gentles.
In any case, let this be have clean linen, and let not he who plays the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang out as the lion's claws. And, most sweet actors, use no onions nor garlic, for we ought to utter sweet breath. I have no doubt but to hear them say it is a sweet comedy.
And gentles.
No more words. Away! Go away!
If we offend, it is with our goodwill. And you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill. To show our simple skill, that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to contest you, our true intent is. All fear or delight, we are not here. And you should here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show, you shall know all that you are like to know. Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. His beauteous lady, this be a certain.
Oh!
This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall.
Oh! Oh!
That vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through us whole, poor souls, they are content to assert. after which let no man wonder. This man, with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn, presented moonshine. For if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet an innocent's tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, this grisly beast was which lion had by name. The trusty Thisbe coming first by night did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lying vile with bloody mouth did stain. And on comes Pyramus, sweet, youth, and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, tearing in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, the lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain, while at large discourse, while here they do remain.
In the same interlude, it doth befall that I, once met by name, present the wall, and such a wall as I would have you think that had made a companion in a breaking lake. This lone, the joke, the stone doth show that I am the same wall, and the truth is so. This companion is, right and sinister, who whispers your lover of the sister.
Oh, Grimlock Knight! Oh, thank you. Oh, Grimlock Knight! Oh, Knight, with you so black! Oh. Oh, Knight! Whichever art when day is not. Oh, Knight, alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot! And now, oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, that standeth between her father's ground and mine. Oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, show me thy hole, for which I shall look through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall for whom I see no bliss. Cast me thy stones for thus deceiving me. Deceiving me. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now. You shall see. It will fall back just as I told you. Yonder she comes!
Oh, how often hast thou heard my moan, from parting my fair Pyramus and me?
I see a voice. Now I can hold the spy, and I can see my Frisbee's face.
My love, of course, my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander, am I trusty still?
And I like Helen. Till the fates meet you.
Not sharpness the progress was so true.
A shepherd's purpose, I to you.
Oh, kiss me for the whole of its vile wall.
I kiss the walls whole, that transcends it all.
Well, that means to meet me straight away.
Tadlight, Tata, I call it out tonight.
You, ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here. When lion rough and monstrous rage doth roar, know that I, once snug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lions down. For if I, as lion, come in strife into this place, for a pity of my life.
When thorns fell before me present, that I demand the moon, speaking to thee.
This is old Minnie's tomb. Where is my love?
Roar!
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Frisbee sight. But stay, O spite, but mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, can you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear! Thy mantle good? What? Stained with blood? Approach, ye furies, foul! Fates, come, come, come! From quail crush, conclude, and quail! Wherefore nature didst thou lion's frame, that lion here, which hath the flowers, my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame that did laugh and love and look with cheer. Outside and wound thy pack of Pyramus, I thy left pack where heart doth hop, and thus died I, thus, night. Moon, take thy flight. Go.
Asleep, my love. What? Dead? My dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise. Speak, speak, quite dumb. Dead, dead, a tomb must cover my sweet eyes. These my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks, are gone. Lovers make moan, his eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come, come to me, with hands pale as milk, lay them in gore, since you have shore, with shears as threaded silk. Tongue, not a word, come, trusty sword, come blade my breast improve. And farewell, friends, thus this be ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Now, would it please you to hear an epilogue or a burgomaster dance between two of our company?
Let's dance.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended. That you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.